Hey everyone, so this will just be a quick update here on my 20 gallon log that we set up a little while ago. Here, so I still have all the same fish in it. You see my beta still going crazy every day. She's zooming. Then I still have 3 platies in here. The peppermint platies. There's 2 and one was somewhere back there. And then we still have the 3 swordtails as well. But it turns out I thought I had 3 female platies, but one of them is actually a male. That one there. I don't know why I thought they were all 3 of them were female, but one of them is actually male. He's the only male in this tank. Everyone else in here is a female, including the beta. It's also a female as well there. You can see everything is basically the same as it was the last time we showed this off. We're still using the silk plants, the big in the back, and then the smart ones up front there. My moss in the vine is not growing for some reason, even with my nice higher light. The moss ball is doing good though, so that's good. Then you can see pretty much all the algae is gone, except for this crazy hard stuff that's on here, which I don't think anything could eat. But at one point we had a bunch of algae all along the racks. Had algae all on the pleco cave thing there. And actually, even my silk plants are looking way better. They had a bunch of algae on them as well. I mean, there's still a tiny bit on some of them, but those nearite snails, man, they go to town. Now I still have a little bit of algae on it too. But I only have 2 nearite snails in here as my algae eaters, and they have devoured the algae that was in here. So it's awesome. I love the nearite snails. They are definitely my favorite algae eater. They don't seem to make too big of a mess either, unlike plecos or bigger actual fish that also poop. I mean, nearite snails poop too, of course, just not as much. And then my higher light is set to 50% only, so that also helps. That way it's not producing as much algae as when it was on 100%. And then I don't even turn on the lights every day now. But when I do, I turn them on for about half the day. Yeah. I still need to put in another filter, but my Tetra one here is actually doing a pretty good job. It's actually doing a better job than I thought it would. There's actually no film on the water at all, so it's actually really cool. I did not think it would do this good of a job, but it's actually doing an excellent job here. Still have this extra top fin light on here. Don't ever use it. It just kind of sits there and chills. And then I also have the other filter that's decided to burble over and get water all over the place there. Of course, we're still using the New Life Spectrum Grow for the most part, and then also New Life Spectrum Algae Max algae wafers. I only throw those in maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Once 2 or 3 times a week in here. Whereas on my 45, I throw in 2 of them every night. That's because that has cory cats and all the guppies eat it as well. So yeah, just a very quick update here. Everyone's doing great. Everyone seems to be doing okay. As far as I know, I have had no casualties in this tank. Don't see my nearite snails all the time. A lot of times they're actually hiding up in, like, behind the plastic part there. They do like to come out of the water, as funny as that is. Yeah. So if you do buy nearite snails or snails in general, you might actually find them outside of their tank. That does happen sometimes, or in the filter too. So, alright guys, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have a good one. See you guys next time. Goodbye.